Hello, this is Majestic Simmer. Welcome to my channel. Today's speed build is going to be called Glass Garden. I've been wanting to do this speed build for a while. I really wanted to do a 1-bedroom, 1-bath that had just a huge garden out back. Right now we're just working on the layout of the house. That's going to be the bedroom. I was trying to figure out where the bathroom would be. The bathroom would be on the right. There. I love doing those little square 1-tile walls because I feel like it adds architecture to the house instead of making it just a box. Trying to find a door. I really wanted to use the City Living 3-tile door, but I like my build symmetrical and it just wouldn't have fit in very well in the 4 square in the front there. I wanted to do a 2-story here, but I realized I was already going to use the dance floor as a skylight, so we just do the flat roof. Just trying to figure out, I wanted to add some half wall to the front of the roof, but then I realized that I was going to do the skylights, so we take that off and just use the angular roofing, which I really like. Roofing? I never use it, so it looks cool. That area is going to be a little deck area, 2nd-story deck with a little privacy wall. Just trying to get the wall right there. Here we go with the skylights. They're my favorite. Ever since the update for The Sims 4 lighting, it has been just amazing. I really wish they did come in some normal colors though, like black, white, gray. Oh well. Adding some columns. I wanted to do something different in the front, so I add some of those tall slate tile dividers. I think it makes it look really cool, especially when we add the windows. When I add the windows, I don't know why I'm saying we. It's just generalization. Trying to figure out the roof color. I didn't want to do white because it was super bright with the lighting, but we did it anyways. There I go again, we. I wanted the outside to be neutral colored, so I did some, it's like almost like a shiny, I feel like it's not natural. I feel like it's not like brick or anything like that. It works though. Just adding some floor gravel in there. I'm really bad with that tool. I've gotten better with it. Adding in some floor tile. I go with the slate for that. Here we go with the windows. I love me some big windows. I always worry about putting windows in the kitchen because depending on how you lay out your kitchen, you don't want your cabinets to be able to be seen halfway up the windows. Some greenery. I love using this flower. I just size it up and then use it for the greenery. It makes everything look, I wanted this build to be really green and obviously the name Glass Garden makes it work. It just makes it look grown in. I just wanted it to be overflowing with flowers. Make it look like it's been there for a while. Putting in some trees. Rocks too make it look really like natural. I just started that about a year ago. I started adding a lot of rocks to my builds. It just makes it look nice. Popping in some unkept trees. starts to fill in really, really nicely. I wish that my garden looked like this at home. We have like mulch and stuff that we put down with some nice shrubs, but I'm too lazy to do anything more than that. Just the upkeep of it is kind of crazy. It's a nice walkway that looks really, really, really realistic. Really, really realistic. I love those lilac bushes too because they add a pop of color without being like crazy yellow bright. Adding in some white ones there to make it more neutral. Watching this back makes it look super easy. I mean, it was easy. It was just time consuming. Here we go with those flowers again. If anyone wants me to do a gardening landscaping tutorial, let me know in the comments. If you have anything specific in mind, I would love to do more of that. It took me a long time to get good at it. And if you don't like my gardening, just don't say anything. Everyone has their own opinions, and that's fine. We all like different things. Just pulling in some flowers from the front there. I find that that helps a lot to make it look more cohesive and natural, is if you have a mixture of the flowers that are in the front and on the sides, also in the back. Here we are in the front, adding some dirt, making it look more realistic, I hope. It'd be crazy to have all these flowers at your house. A lot to take care of. All of mine would just die. I forget about mine. I also find putting those bushes and stuff at the bottom of trees makes it look natural. I feel like I have an issue when I have problems when I put my trees randomly. They just look like they don't have anything under them that makes them look natural. Here we're filling in the back patio. That's a very large patio. Starting to shape up. I love these bird feeders too. I never use them in game, but they make it look more realistic. And those little bird houses are so cute from Get Together. It makes me want pets, so we can have birds. I would love more birds. Here we are in the night view. I didn't film this part because it took me a while. I struggled. I rode the struggle bus. I popped some lighting in there I like to do that before I furnish and stuff so that when I do turn at night to put the real lights in, I have an idea of where I want everything. Here we are with the bathroom. I usually will furnish a little bit and then add the flooring and the wallpaper just to get an idea, because I know what I like object-wise, and I don't want to put wallpaper and then have to go back and do it again. Tall mirror from Vintage Glamour Pack with the copper. I wanted to make it more neutral of a house, light and airy and white with a few accents, because I feel like when I was doing this house, I had in my mind who I wanted to live here. It would be someone in their mid-20s, has a good career and loves the outdoors and just wants the inside to feel like the outdoors, just to be light and airy, very calming. Not a lot of clutter. There we are with our white, putting up our white walls. Some curtains for privacy. I love those curtains too. It's like my favorite. Usually I'll start with putting some plants just to see where everything is fitting. We got our white shag rug there. I love that blue rug. It's so pretty. Starting on the kitchen. I wanted to do an island that was in line with those stoves, but then I felt like it'd be weird to have like a one tile walkway behind them. I probably could have done that, but then there wouldn't have been any room for like a dining area. So we just switch it around. I struggle with those corner ones sometimes. Put in our garbage can. I love those garbage cans. Put the edge on the cabinet there. Just some nice cabinets, another copper sink, and the dining area. I love that rug. It has so many, it's like a purplish, a cool purple gray rug. And those chairs from City Living, I love them. So industrial looking. I want some for my house. Putting some objects in there, items decor wise. I didn't want to clutter it because I did want it to still feel modern and simple and airy. A copper utensil holder, another blue rug because I just had to. That blue and white go so nice together. Some bookshelves. I didn't know what else to put there, so they actually fit really nicely. Here I wanted to do like an entertainment center, but I didn't want to put the bookshelves there because I felt like it was redundant because they were in the middle of the aisle. Well, not the middle of the aisle. They were on either side of the walkway to the bedroom. I never use this couch and I wanted to use it so bad, and then I realized why I never use it. It's because the chair version doesn't match that couch version, and it drove me a little crazy. I just wish they would have made the cream outline of it white so that it matched the white chair. It's like the same chair design but different accents. It's so weird, but we made it work. I love those chairs too with the gold. Here I put in our little globe bar from Vintage Glamour, and some sitting chairs. Starting on the walk-in closet. It's a pretty nice walk-in closet. When I usually build them in game, I do like a whole room. It'd be like the bedroom size right there. It's a little overkill. And I move them around because I realized that the doors weren't in line on either side. I'm picky sometimes like that. Trying to find a rug. Wow, that's bright. Look at that view to your garden. So amazing. It'd be crazy to have a full wall of windows like that. Using the Vintage Glamour items again. Those tables are so cool with the mirrored top. Working on the layout, trying to figure out how far I need it to be down. Put a vanity here. I love those vanities too. I was trying to figure what to put in here without having it be super cluttered, because usually my bedrooms are pretty like not well lived in, but size up the tulip there. I love that tulip as well. I wanted to put art here, but I was like, it's just too cluttered. It just needs to feel clean. So I put them in the kitchen. It was like a weird area too. I just ended up with mirrors. I love those mirrors. And some curtains, swooping curtains for privacy, because I mean, I don't think many people have that kind of stuff. Like those huge windows leading into their bedroom. Here we go, turning the lights off. To figure out which lights we want. I try to use stuff that I've never used. I don't use a lot of lighting like that. I switch them here in a minute to the spa day. Those lights, which I recently discovered, and I love them because they're small, but they let off that soft light, not the super bright white light. I don't like that. I like the soft lighting. Put in some chandeliers, because who doesn't want chandeliers in their house? and multiple ones. I love the skylight shining in there. The crisscross pattern on the floor. Amazing. Popping in a fountain over there. I was trying to figure out which mirror I wanted here because I felt like that one was a little excessive. But then the tiny one was just too tiny. So I ended up going with the medium one there. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I use a lot less art. I don't use art a lot on the walls. I don't know if it's because I'm lazy and that's just like one more thing I have to do. I usually spend a lot of time on my builds. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like my video and please subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out so many more videos and I'm really excited.